The adolescent working on the Shiba Inu money environment is exceptionally great at a certain kind of promoting called FUD. It doesn't matter in the event that their competitors are gathering around the Shiba Inu coin within the same way they are to form their competitors, feel fear, stress, or question. Folks, we talked almost this in a video recently. Any extend that hasn't been officially approved by the Shiba Inu money biological system group could be a fake, a cheat, or a scammer who, as it were, needs your cash and doesn't need their trade to develop. You ought to, as of now, know approximately these modern tweets and X posts, so let me conversation approximately them presently. I'm beginning to see how keen this promoting master is at this point. A certain way of offering is making extortion more likely. In case that sounds like something you'd be inquisitive about, let's begin with a brief conversation. Almost it in this motion picture. I've been wondering for a whereas why the Shiba Inu coin biological system team acts the way they do. It's ended up clear that it's not almost about getting more Shiba Inu coins. Indeed, in spite of the fact that they ought to secure the environment they built, it's not as imperative to construct things that offer assistance Shiba, because it is to care for the world as an entirety. To begin with, you ought to know what nourishment is and where it comes from. At that point, let's see it. These tweets, fear, question, and uncertainty, or FUD, are things that make individuals frightened. Fear and question are what they are. It's too not fair, implied to panic you. Absent from Bitcoin ventures, there are other businesses that can use it as well. Utilize it as a way to offer your business. For illustration, you may compare car producer and car producer. Be a car producer and run an advertisement telling individuals not to purchase from Beat, since they'll get into an accident. Your car is aiming to crash. Within the conclusion, you'll get harmed. We have to be offered to you. We're more secure presently. We are able be trusted more. And we are going move your family in any way you select from A to B. You presently think that car creator B might not be exceptionally great. Let's choose car producer, since they are more secure. That's why you might purchase that item. Once more, on the off chance that you make you fear, stress, or at slightest have questions approximately the competitors, that's a way to publicize. And Lucy, who is in charge of advancement for the Shiba Inu coin, is exceptionally great at it, nearly to the point of refusal. Some recent tweets appear that Shib's building is still up to standard, and Ryoshi's fundamental thought is this: keep in mind that Ryoshi is made up. Shiraishi seem come into this environment and run the show it with an overwhelming hand. It's just a story, so you ought to take the lead and do it yourself. If you do not like something presently, that we've guaranteed to grant you the burns. They're attempting to get us to believe that you simply will have to be pay attention of them yourself. On the off chance that you don't like them, it says, I cherish seeing the incredible individuals on our group come up with unused ideas and lay the groundwork for the future. I do not need other individuals to form things for dispatch, because I'm a portion of this. There's always more. That's way better. You'll be able to say that, but the way you act doesn't back it. Individuals who construct a structure around dispatch but aren't portion of the environment are rapidly called con specialists. There's no reason to be mean and criticize other people. Once you want to form something, folks, this can be how projection works to put your consideration off of their possess activities and get you to accept the other individual. They are essentially saying what they are doing and saying that other individuals are too doing it. I figure that's the most reason for making this ardent decide to do it. Yes, it would be terrible for our biological system, but we wish the fans the leading of happiness. Right presently, I have to be select between taking care of the environment and working on other projects. There is a contrast. There is no proof that this ecosystem group is authoritatively associated with Shiba Inu coin. Indeed, though it may be true, there are projects that want to sell their products so severely that they complain more, almost the official word of supplication, than they do about your security. They were able to urge in by making up a story. They have picked up bone mass, which is nice for bones. They made chain more grounded, which was great for both it and the group. All of these metaverse ventures they worked on offer assistance. Shibeshi John Richmond, well, he's more than they made a difference. Shiba Inu coined the biology team that made them made money from them. You folks are beginning to urge it that this isn't almost halting the Shiba Inu cash from being stolen. It says that they see anybody who supports Shiv as competition, which they haven't studied or listened of any illustrations of safe individuals losing. Since they accept the truth, they misplaced all their hard-earned cash very quickly since they clicked on the wrong links or trusted the off-base individuals. It's clear that not everyone is stressed, but we are. This is why we have 2 telegrams in a Discord where editors look for the best ways to assist you. I think that after all this, think about they've chosen that perfect way. Greater then the most ideal way to help you is to make beyond any doubt you don't look at any projects that you don't want to. You already can't take off comments on these posts, so why would you spend your money on anything else, since on the off chance that you did they would get it? How much the Shiba Inu coin community doesn't believe or like them right presently, and they would at long last make as numerous ventures for dispatch as you need. But it would be ideal if you don't get frantic at us when we're attempting to keep you secure from con artists. In case you need to secure people from con craftsmen, that's one thing, but in the event that you need to say that all of those individuals are wrong, and that the as it were great ventures are the ones that our group formally bolsters, that's another thing completely. You get it? Publicity, when the government, in this case the environment group, as it were, lets information get out to the individuals that they like. This happens when there is no free media or discourse. And as it were, what the government wants can happen. That appears a little strange to me, as I said in the video I made recently, especially since the governing body rules and owns everything. Does it really work like that? Or do you folks fair get it? It was already said that you ought to click that red button to join to the channel at that point. Let me know what you think in the comments below.